Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater here with some news that I am very happy about. I am very excited about because I love this show and I am glad it's coming back. That's right, MTV is reviving Celebrity Deathmatch with Ice Cube both starring and producing it. So to quote Judge Mills Lane, let's get it on. I grew up watching Celebrity Deathmatch. I own a couple of their collections on VHS, right? I loved the show when I was a kid, and I really want to see what they're going to do with it. But it says here that MTV Studios is reviving its stop motion animation series Celebrity Deathmatch with Ice Cube on board to star in and executive produce. Celebrity Deathmatch originally aired on MTV between 1998 and 2001. The bloody animation featured parodies of various celebrities as they engaged in brutal, no-holds-barred wrestling matches, where the first to die was the loser. The original series starred the voices of Mills Lane, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Debbie Matenopoulos, and the show returned for 2 seasons in '06 and '07. See, the thing is that the later seasons, the revival seasons, were kind of iffy, right? No one ever really talks about that. But the 3 seasons it had way back in the day were great, and they're still fun to watch. And I hope that they remaster them and they release them on Blu-ray or put them on Hulu or something. Give me a way just to watch them streaming, and I will stream the shit out of Celebrity Deathmatch. Now, Ice Cube here says, happy to once again be working with Viacom and MTV on a fan favorite like Celebrity Deathmatch and to continue our success together. Okay, let's just be fair. That is probably the most PR thing Ice Cube has ever said, which means it came from like his publicist or his manager. It's like, can I quote you on this, Ice Cube? Can I quote you? Yo, what's it say? It says you want to work together with MTV Viacom. Yeah, it works, man. All right, cool. We're good. You know, like that's what it is. Hopefully he's working on a new Friday too. Chris McCarthy, president of MTV, VH1, and CMT here says, we're excited to grow our partnership with Ice Cube and Cube Vision to reimagine this fan favorite. Deathmatch was the meme before memes, remains a hot topic on social media, and will be a smart, funny way to tackle the over-the-top rhetoric of today's pop culture where it belongs, in the wrestling ring. Series creator Eric Fogel will executive produce alongside Cube. And the series will feature weekly installments for an SVOD or network partner in 2019. And this, of course, is coming in after MTV is also reviving Daria, which I didn't realize that was actually happening. Aeon Flux is getting rebooted. That is only going to be terrible. Let's be fair here. There's no way they're going to be able to recreate the sexiness that was Aeon Flux. I'm not even saying sexiness in like a fappable sort of way. I mean, like there was a lot of sexual things in that show. Peter Chung was very much into that. The Real World's coming back. Made is coming back, and Undressed. I don't know how well they're going to be able to tackle college kids having sex, given the current way things are. But okay, let's kind of talk quickly about this whole situation involving Celebrity Deathmatch, right? What's gonna come out of it? What's gonna be the thing? So is it gonna be violent? It's gonna be violent. Is it gonna be stop motion? It's probably gonna be a mixture of stop motion and CG. Not too sure how I feel about that. They are probably gonna be running on a half-hour show. They want to put it on SVOD and network partners, so that's going to be somewhere on streaming as well as being on some form of network. MTV is going to probably drop it after about 10 p.m., so they're going to be able to get away with a little bit more, but swearing will probably be still kept to a minimum, and it's going to deal a lot probably with like, whatever movies are coming out down the pipeline, right? You're going to see like, they're going to probably make fun of Twilight. They're going to make fun of Hunger Games. They're going to make fun of Marvel and DC. And they're going to make fun of a lot of current celebrities. And I think there's a lot there to make fun of. I think there's a lot there that they're going to be able to do. One of the things I hope they don't do is like focus a lot on modern age politics. Not that the original series did, but I kind of feel like Ice Cube might be politically inclined enough to start going down that path, right? It's going to be Donald Trump versus Barack Obama. I'm like, no, because the current president being depicted in that way might actually not end up doing well. However, doing like Barack Obama versus George W. Bush could be a thing. But ultimately, here's the thing. Here's what fans really want. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Fans want Stone Cold Steve Austin to come back. I tweeted about this earlier today, and everyone's all like, Stone Cold. It's got to be Stone Cold. And I completely agree. Are we going to get Judge Mills Lane back? Are we going to get the two co-hosts back? Like, is Ice Cube going to take over the Stone Cold personality? Which, no, I don't think it really wants that. You know, look, I have questions for this, but at the same time, I want to see what they're going to do with it. My only fear is that this turns into the Beavis and Butthead rebirth from a couple years ago. I thought it was funny. I thought what they did was pretty good, except it just didn't have the same kind of heart and soul that the originals had. And I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that Mike Judge was kind of hindered by MTV. I think MTV wanted to bring it back in a less edgy way. I mean, you got to understand, Beavis and Butthead back in the 90s, early 90s, was responsible for like 2 kids' deaths, right? Not that it was directly responsible, but people like actually like reenacted certain things that ended up actually killing kids. One kid reenacted throwing a bowling ball off an overpass, hit a car as it ran underneath, killing the baby in the back seat. Another kid lit his kitchen on fire, which ultimately led to the death of his younger sister. I mean, like, that was one of the reasons why Beavis and Butthead went from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. One of the reasons why shows like this moved to 10 p.m. when kids were asleep. South Park being at 10 p.m. is because of Beavis and Butthead. I'm just putting that out there. So I don't know where MTV is going to go in regards to the edge. We are living in a much different society now. A lot more things are socially acceptable in regards to violence on TV, but this is cartoon violence. And so they're going to have to really make it a thing. But that being said, I await more information. I look forward to a trailer. The fact that they announced this and they announced a 2019 release means they're already pretty much balls deep in production. And I look forward to seeing how it turns out. And when I know more, you'll know more. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you think that this is going to be good or bad for MTV? Do you think this is going to be a good thing, a bad thing? Write it down. Type in let's get it on in the chat. If you guys made it this far, you can always call into our voicemail line at 818-350-3281. That's 818-350-3281. And be sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.